Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shivani Khandelwal and as you have already seen the title that in today's video I'm going to talk about how to search for the scholarship and like what all types of scholarships are available, and when you're applying for the scholarship what you can consider so that you can increase your chances for getting any scholarship, and how you should apply, what things you should consider. And before starting our today's video, let me tell you, like last week I prepared a video on how did I start my research. So if you haven't checked that video, if you haven't watched that video, I will suggest watch that video first so that you will get to know that how you can start applying, or how you can start your research, and then you can in continuation of that you can follow this video. And I'll give the link of that video in the description, so you from there you can check that video. And let's start our today's video. So guys, there are three types of scholarships. Okay, so one is a scholarship which is funded by either the government or by someone else. The second one is the university specific scholarship which is funded by the university for certain program. And the third one is a sponsorship. So it is not a scholarship, but yeah, it's like you won't have to pay for a study. Someone else is sponsoring you. Now let's describe or let's understand all these things one by one in detail. Okay. So guys, one of the scholarship is which is funded by the government, either by the government or by someone else, like by your country or by some other countries. So what happens? What scenario in these scholarships is like one which भी scholarships आती हैं, तो these scholarships are promoted by so many people. एंड उस टाइम पे यहाँ पे जो चांसेस होते हैं, जो एप्लीकेशंस होते हैं वो भी बहुत ज्यादा होते हैं, लाइक सो मेनी पीपल अप्लाई फॉर these scholarships. And if you are also one of them who is applying for the scholarship, so your chances of getting that scholarship is less. I won't say that don't apply for the scholarships and all. Same, if you see any scholarship thing or any opportunity, I will suggest go for it, apply for it if you are eligible, because you really don't know which one will work for you. So don't assume anything. Oh, will I get the scholarship or not? I don't think I will get the scholarship or not. If you are eligible for it, you can apply for it. Apply for it. At least apply. So when I'm saying for about the scholarship, so actually these scholarships are very common scholarships. Like so many people apply for the scholarships. So in that case, you can just understand, like if there is a scholarship which is very common, uh, so many people are applying for the scholarship, like so higher number of applications. So in that case, getting that scholarship, the chances of getting that scholarship is less. But yes, apply for it. But along with that, you focus on some other types of scholarships as well. Like the second one is the university specific scholarship. So what happens, like if there is any university, so under that university there are certain programs, so that university offers the scholarship for those programs, either on some basis, like merit based scholarships or the sports quota scholarship, like that. So what you can do, first select the country in which you are interested, in which you want to go, and then list down the universities which are which are of your interest, and then the courses that you want to do. After that, what you have to do, go for every go on the website for every university. उनकी जो भी ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट है वहां पे जाओ, एंड देन जो इंटरनेशनल स्टूडेंट सेक्शन होता है उसमें यू विल हैव दे विल हैव दिस ऑप्शन फीस एंड फंडिंग. Go there and check whether they are offering any scholarship or not. They are, is there any funding available or not? So like just go for, and you go for the website, official website of those universities. Check in the international student sections what type of scholarships are available, if there is any scholarship or any funding is available. Sometimes it's fully funded, sometimes it's like 100% full fee waiver, sometimes it's 50% fee waiver, like that. So you can check that accordingly, but before just applying for the for filling the application, check for it, because so many universities offer the scholarship, not 100%, but yeah, 20%, 50%, like that. So check that also. And then the third comes the sponsorship. So this is not a scholarship, but it is something like someone is sponsoring your studies. So last year, when I was looking for the scholarships, I talked to a professor. So he is an assistant professor in one of the USC university. He told me about the sponsorship actually. So sponsorship में क्या scene रहता है? That like first you check for the university and then the course in which you are interested and that you want to pursue. After that, what you have to do? Check for the professors who are the professors who are teaching that particular course, who are involved in that course, and then connect with those professors either on LinkedIn or through mail. Like when you will go on the website, there you can find those professors on the university website. Like the most of the university website I saw, they mentioned about the professors, information of the professors. So check for those professors. Do connect with them either through mail or on LinkedIn, through any platform. And then what you have to do, connect with them and then tell them about your qualifications, what you have done, your achievements, your skills, everything. And then say that I want to pursue this course in your university. So can you give me the sponsorship? Can you sponsor me? So what will happen in that case? Like if they are really impressed by your by your skills, by your qualifications, they can give you the sponsorship. So what will happen in that case? Like when you will join the university and you will start your course. After that, in your free time, like as in a part time, you will work under those professors. So if you're someone who is completely dependent on the scholarship or on the funding, and who is like facing financial issues, not able to afford their studies, then yeah, this is another option that you can try. The chances of getting, like it's hard actually. Let me tell you. So it's like जब आप hundreds of supervisors या professors को mail कर रहे हो, उनको reach out कर रहे हो, so getting the reply back, the chances of getting the reply back is very very less actually. But it's like this is an option. Do try that, because this is what I learned throughout my 1 year journey of the master's preparation. If you have something, don't check how hard it is or whether I'll get this option or not, like whether I will get this or not. If you have option, just do that. Then don't think anything else. That if this is another option that I can try, this is in my hand, just do that. That's what I can say. So now, this is like, if I tell you about from the starting, like the very common scholarships. So in those scholarships, like you just have to apply in those scholarships. But yeah, the chances of getting those scholarships are less because high number of applications. Then the university specific scholarships. Yeah. So in that, like there are the number of applications will be less, and if you have the good results, like your marks are good, you have good CGPA, your skills are good, then your chances of getting those scholarships are really, really good. And then the third is the sponsorship. When you are reaching supervisors and the professors, you are asking for the sponsorship. This is hard because you have to mail them, you have to message them, and you have to make the proper template. Like there's lots of things, and very few replies you will get, but that's okay. See, this is like what is in your hand is like you can send them the email, you can contact them. This is in your hand, but आपको reply मिल रहा है नहीं मिल रहा है, this is not in your hand. So don't think about that. Now if I tell you about my chances of getting the scholarship, like the scholarship that I got, so let me tell you about that. Okay, so when I was looking for the scholarship, तो जैसे कि लास्ट वीडियो मैंने बताया था कि मैं पूरा वो ट्रैकिंग वगैरह कर रही थी, लेकिन सारी स्कॉलरशिप वगैरह मेंशन करके, और यूके जब मैंने टारगेट कर लिया था कि मुझे यूके स्कॉलरशिप वगैरह देखनी है, यूके में मुझे जाना है, तो कुछ स्कॉलरशिप्स जो थी जैसे कॉमनवेल्थ एंड शील्डिंग, दीज आर वेरी वेरी कॉमन स्कॉलरशिप्स, एंड मैं इनके लिए अप्लाई नहीं कर पाई थी क्योंकि डेडलाइन पास हो गई थी और मेरे डॉक्यूमेंट्स कंप्लीट नहीं हुए थे. Then in February, I was only having this option, British Council in Women STEM scholarship. So I was having only this scholarship, like scholarship as in this scholarship started in February, and when all documents were completed, I was having offer letters from the universities. Now under this scholarship, there were three universities: University of Bath, Manchester University and Coventry University, in which I'm currently pursuing my master's. So from Manchester University, I applied in Manchester University. I got the offer letter, but it was late. जो स्कॉलरशिप डेडलाइन थी वो निकल गई थी, उसके बाद मुझे ऑफर लेटर मिला था. University of Bath, I got the confirmed offer letter, and I applied for the scholarship also, but I didn't get the positive response, and I'll tell you the reason. And then in the third, that is the Coventry University. So here I got the course that is the research program. Okay, so I want to do the comparison of the University of Bath and Coventry University in terms of in terms of getting the scholarship. So University of Bath में क्या scene था? The course was MSc in data, and there was no no criteria or something, criteria as in that you just have to take the offer letter from the university. Once you have received the offer letter from the university, you can apply for the scholarship. But it's we had an application, and then we submitted that application by filling the details, why we want to pursue this course, why the UK university, why this particular course, and then why you are applying for this scholarship, your financial background, all that information. So it's just we had to fill an application. But in Coventry University, what happened? This is a research program. So when I applied, when I submitted my application, just the course application, they first conducted the interviews actually. So I gave two interviews. One was a technical, and the second one was on the basis of the program, like the project specific interview. So I gave two interviews actually, and on the basis of those interviews, they filtered my application. They selected my application, and then they forwarded my application to British Council. The university forwarded my application to British Council. So there was a kind of, if I tell you, there is a program, okay? So many applications were so many students applied for that program. Then they did the interview, they conducted the interview, and from that interview, they filtered the applications, and then they sent those applications to British Council. And that's why my chances for getting this scholarship were higher as compared to any other scholarship, because I crossed this filter actually. And when my application, the scholarship application went to British Council, the applications were less as compared to any other scholarship. So that's why I was saying, if you're applying for the scholarships, don't just look for the scholarships which are very common. Search for internal scholarships as well, because it is available. Reach out to professors and ask them about the fundings and all, especially the university related things. And because in that case, your chances of getting the scholarships, that funding, will be higher. Now, one another important thing that I wanted to tell you in this video. This is fine, oh, these scholarships are available, and you can apply for the scholarships and all like this. But to really get the scholarship, another thing is that everyone knows that, you should have good skills. You should have worked on so many skills. Your marks should be good. But along with that, let me tell you, research is also important. So if you are in your undergrad, or if you are studying currently, I will say work on some research projects as well, because yeah, if you are going for the studies, then your marks matter. Let me tell you, if you are having a good CGPA, your application will be selected as the chances of getting selected or application will be higher. So yes, marks matters. And if your marks are not good, it's okay, but in that case, your skills should be that of that level actually. If your CGPA, if you have not, if your CGPA is not that good in your graduation, that's fine. But instead of that, then you have to prove your skills actually, that you have the skills of that level. And along with that, I will suggest that work on some research projects, because what I have seen, the universities, the outside universities basically, the prioritize basically the research work. So if you have some research experience, it will definitely help you. So yeah, that's it. That's all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if yes, if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, then please subscribe to my channel so that I can, make some more videos in the continuation. And also, if you have any query, any doubt, and if you want to discuss with me something, do let me know in the comments. Follow me on Instagram and LinkedIn, and message me, ping me whenever you face any query or you face any doubt. I'll try to give you the response as soon as possible. So yeah, that's all. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.